Welcome back, client 117. This is your second reading with me that you requested. It's a soul purpose reading. The cards are already pre-laid out for you. In this reading, I'm going to be using two oracle decks for you. The first one is the Astrology Reading Card deck by Alison Chester Lambert, followed by the Past Life Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue and Brian L. Weiss. Okay, I'm also using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck for you for added information. So as I was shuffling the tarot deck, by the way, another card jumped out, and the energy that you're coming into in this reading is the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting, it came up in your first reading. So this is steady as you go. This is processing things when it comes to abundance in your life on a very steady fashion, so to speak. So all things are coming in for you, my dear, in regards to this lifetime at a very steady pace, so to speak. What I also pick up with this image of the Knight of Pentacles is the star that he is holding. So I feel that is about healing. I feel that is about wishes in your life. So whatever you're wishing for, it is going to come in when it should be. So just be very, very patient, my dear, when it comes to anything that you're wanting to be, to gain happiness and also more abundance in your life. I do get faraway lands with this card and this energy on the card. Maybe you're wanting to venture further afield to a faraway land, or maybe you are dealing with people from faraway lands as well. Hopefully that will include me, as I am quite a distance from you. Okay, well, let's get into the reading for you, for your soul purpose reading. And so as I was looking at your chart, when you gave me your birth details, I noticed that you have your moon nodes, which is your karmic journey here on Earth. You've got your north node sitting in the sign of Cancer, and your south node sitting in the sign of Capricorn. Now, as a lot of astrologers have been saying, and in regards to Pluto transiting the sign of Capricorn, the south node is all about past lives even. Your north node is what you are here to do on earth and what your future purpose is here, your life path, so to speak. So with the south node, it's more, it kind of ties in with your childhood. You may have noticed as a young person that when it came to communications, as the third house is all about communications, you may have found that as a youngster, as a child, that things were very structured or things were quite controlled in your life. You may have found that communications were very conservative, so to speak. So there wasn't a lot of expressing yourself in childhood. As you roll forward in life, you're leaning more towards ventures further afield, expanding your horizons, and this is more on a spiritual level, a religious level, and also to do with foreign travel, enlightening yourself in the sense of becoming more aware of things in your life and on your path when you do this through travel even. Dealing with a lot of people from different cultures is also in your life path or on your life path. So as I was dealing out the cards, I'm doing the past life oracle cards on the first row. The second row is the astrology reading cards, and lastly the tarot cards that I have at the bottom. And so with the first energy coming from the oracle card from the past life, we have male-female energy. Now in this lifetime, if you believe in reincarnation, obviously you are a female. So in previous or prior lives, you may have been quite you would have been a male kind of energy, or you were quite highly motivated, quite organized, and you knew your direction in life. Or you may have been the opposite in some way as well. And so you're coming into this lifetime feeling a little bit out of sorts, out of place, feeling like you don't quite fit the role in this lifetime. So that's what the energy is all about. The next energy beside it, coming from the astrology reading card deck, we've got the moon energy. your unconscious, sensitive inner emotions and responses. So, in prior lives and even into this life, you have come into this life very, very intuitive. It's almost like you've been scared to show your true self in the sense of what you pick up and your sensitivity. So, you've come into this lifetime very, very sensitive. And so, I feel that whatever how you were nurtured, you may have been nurtured by a sensitive mother or father or both parents, but I feel that you were very sensitive as a child, even as a baby. It's almost like you you could pick up quite strongly on feelings of other people, but didn't quite you didn't quite know how to express it or how to. Um, you may have been, in some cases, a very sickly child, or you may have been, you may have reacted, you may have had skin sensitivities like eczema or something, or asthma even, or something that was very, that would have come out physically on you. And the tarot cards that are going with this lineup of cards here, you've got the first card out, the Three of Pentacles, followed by the Three of Cups, and lastly the Empress. So there's a lot of nurturing qualities about you, what you're bringing into this lifetime. You're also bringing into this lifetime the energy of expectations, experience, wisdom. It's almost like a leadership. You've come into this lifetime with quite the leadership role, but it's almost like it's not sitting comfortable with you because you are such a highly sensitive person. With the Three of Cups coming in here, it's almost like you don't have a lot of friends, but the friends that you do have, you value highly, or you have quite a strong support network when it comes to support in your life. And I do feel that there are two people in your life. This could be two females or two males, or one of either sex, so to speak, gender. But there is a close it's almost like you do have close friends in your life, or you don't have a lot of friends, but it's not like you need them, is what I'm picking up strongly with you. Also, too, you're very intuitive. You're quite intuitive when it comes to who comes into your life, and it's almost like you have a link, intuitive link, with those that are near and dear to you, and even those that are very supportive of you. With the Empress coming in here, it's almost like you're coming into this lifetime with a lot of qualities of rebirthing something new in your life. It's almost like you're starting fresh, literally starting fresh, starting right at the beginning, or starting out like a baby in the sense of the awareness around you, the sensitivity around you, feeling not quite comfortable within your own mind, your own body, your own soul. It's almost like you've come from prior lifetimes of being quite highly organized to a lifetime now on earth of being someone that is really needing to be more sensitive, more nurturing, more maternal even. It's almost like you're going to be almost like out of sorts, or needing to realign or balance yourself in this lifetime. Moving on now, back to a past life, you've got the energy of Atlantis. Interesting if you are aware of Atlantis and the stories behind it, or should I say the history behind that. The energy of Atlantis, it's almost like you have come from quite a spiritual lineage, so to speak, in a previous lifetime, again, if you resonate with that energy. And so it was an energy where you didn't really have to talk to each other. It was almost like mind communication. So you may have come into this lifetime not knowing how to speak, or just feeling very or too sensitive to express how you feel. So talking may not have been a big deal for you. It might have been how you showed your feelings even. The next energy beside it, coming from the astrology reading card deck, we've got Cancer, the sign of Cancer. This energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. So this is, again, nurturing quality. This is also bringing up your North Node, Cancer, in the sign of Cancer. And again, the Moon Node that you have is your karmic starting point. going into the north, going into the ninth house, it's all about reaching higher, enlightening yourself, becoming more aware, becoming more knowledgeable, gaining wisdom. And so I feel that a lot of your wisdom has been gained from a prior lifetime in Atlantis. So if you're not aware of Atlantis and the energy and the stories surrounding it, or the myths even, start doing some research and you may pick up on things that may sound familiar to you in this lifetime. The tarot cards coming in for this section of your life purpose reading, or should I say soul purpose reading, Michelle, you've got the moon energy again. You're very highly intuitive, you're very highly sensitive. And having the moon, you've got 3 moon energies here, very emotional, very intuitive, and very, very interesting, my dear. The next energy beside it is a major arcana card again. It's the Emperor card. So I feel, followed by the Death card. So change and transformation. So I feel in a prior lifetime, when it comes to Atlantis, which is the card that has shown up for you, it's almost like there were signs of mystery, there were signs of authority, responsibilities coming from this energy here, the Emperor. This could even be from a father figure or someone that was quite an authoritative. This could even be you coming and from a prior life of being quite the authoritative in your life. And also great change. There was a lot of great change that happened with Atlantis. It was basically, the civilization then was basically destroyed, so to speak, and it's almost like you've known great lows and to the greatest of depths, and I feel that you've probably come into this lifetime feeling like you've had to hold back, or you've felt quite vulnerable, or feeling like you couldn't speak or express yourself. I do get that quite strongly with you, being able to express yourself. It's almost like you've had to hide things, not on purpose, but just to protect yourself. So there is a protective energy around you, or the need of protecting yourself. Moving on now to the next past life energy card, we've got spirituality and religion. So spirituality, Michelle, and religion has been quite an important part of prior lifetimes. And coming into this lifetime, you may have been in a family or have been brought up in a different religion that you're not quite comfortable with, or you're veering away from in this lifetime. The astrology reading card coming out for you is in the 6th house. This is the area of health and well-being, your work, health, and duty area of life. This is service. This is the service area of your life. And so when it comes to religion and what your beliefs are, it's almost like you have this energy about you in this lifetime to really veer off into a different arena when it comes to what your beliefs were as a younger person. So don't be afraid of that. Don't feel that you have to be a certain way. It's almost like there could have been some kind of rebellion around this in your life. The tarot energy is coming in for you. We've got the Ace of Cups, followed by the Four of Pentacles. And last of all, dare I say it, my dear, we've got the Tower card. And so when it comes to your belief system, because having the moon node in the north moon node, Michelle, in the 9th house of expanding your horizons, spirituality, higher learning, it's almost like you've come into this lifetime when it comes to being of service to others and to your own well-being and your own routine in life. There are some wonderful new emotional beginnings for you in this lifetime. You're here to make changes, you're here to bring changes, you're here for beginnings. And also with the Four of Pentacles, there is no need to be hiding or holding back on anything. It's time to shine your light. It's time to really impart your wisdom and knowledge to those that are needing it, that you support even. With the Tower card, you're basically breaking down some barriers, some boundaries in the sense of what you used to believe in your life or prior lifetimes. But I feel that with the soul purpose reading, I do them individually, custom made. So each reading is basically your own. So with you, my dear, I do feel strongly that you've come into this lifetime to be a part of the healing regime, the healing. Um, Basically, what I'm trying to say is that you're here to be a healer. You're here to heal the world on an emotional and intuitive level. From the energy of the male female card here, the organizational skills that you've had in prior lifetimes, the male that you have been now coming into a female energy in this lifetime, that has given you preparation to start showing and healing the world, so to speak. You are very highly intuitive, um, very nurturing, very caring. And with the Knight of Pentacles that jumped out at the beginning, this is letting you know, and with the last reading I gave you, is that life will unfold as it should. Be patient, allow the patience to really move you when things are needing to be pushed forward in your life. There's no need to be hurrying or being quite hasty in any situation in your life, especially with decision making. So you've had lots of changes from a previous life in Atlantis, so research that if you don't already know about the story of Atlantis. And also with your belief system, you are veering away from a certain belief that you had long ago, and may you go forward with that. There is a lot of positivity for that to enhance your life and also to the world. So you are a wonderful soul, my dear. I'm so glad you approached me for a reading, and you're here to be a healer. You're here to really spread some love and healing to the world, not only to yourself and to those that are closely around you, but to the world on a global level. So whichever way that pans out for you, my dear, and whatever passion that you have with a job or with hobbies or anything that interests you, um, there is a strong special purpose for you for being here. Wonderful. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Again, watch this over and over again if you so choose to. And if you want to give any feedback, again, like I say at the end of my video, just email me at the same address. And yeah, wonderful. You are a healer, my dear. Welcome to the club. Thank you again for requesting a reading, and I will see you hopefully next time on my channel. Bye for now.